Hello, hi, and welcome to all my lovely children out there. I hope you all are very fine. Today we will start with a new chapter, statistics. Now, the statistics is a branch of mathematics wherein we will collect the information or use the information which is already collected. Any way we can do. And from the information collected, okay, so first I'll write down, it is collecting the information, collecting of certain information. After collecting information, we will organize it. After collecting the information, we will organize the given information, or the collected information is organized, maybe in descending or ascending order. Once the information or the data that you have collected, you organize the data, you will analyze the information and then interpret the results. Interpret the results. Interpret means will come to a conclusion. Will interpret the results depending upon the information collected, and finally we will present it. Okay, presentation of the final result. Okay, so these all process together makes statistics. Statistics is a branch of mathematics wherein you will collect the information, organize it, that is arrange it properly. Then after analyzing the problem or after going through the given information, we will interpret the final conclusion. We'll come to a conclusion and that conclusion will be presented. So last is presentation. Okay. In your lower class you have learnt about bar diagrams and all. No? The final result. So that is presentation. Okay, collecting information. For example, let me give an easiest example, that is the marks scored by students of a given class for a certain test. 50 students are there, so 50 marks you will get. Each student's marks. We'll collect the information. From the information we may calculate the mean. Okay, interpreting. Okay, we will interpret the results. Number of pages read by a student per day. Suppose we are collecting the information for 30 days. 30 days that same student is reading. Each day how many pages he is reading. That information we will collect. We'll organize it, make it in the form of a table. And then at the end we will find the mean. Find the mean means on an average the student is reading this much page each day. Okay, that is the meaning of mean. On an average. You all know about average score of players, no? Yeah. So same way here also, mean or arithmetic mean or average, all are having same meaning. So depending upon this, we will be solving the practice sets. With this example, we will get a better view about statistics. Okay, one by one, the aspects of statistics we will cover up. So first thing is, question given in your textbook. As I discussed with you, number of pages of a book Ninad read for 5 consecutive days, where number of pages that this boy read was 60 number of pages, then 54 pages, 50, then we had 46, and the last one is 50. Question is, find the average number of pages he read every day. So the question is to find mean or average. How will you find it? You will add all the scores. So whatever data, no, this we call it as scores. So 60 plus 54 plus 50 plus 46 plus 50 upon, for how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. So upon 5. So number of scores. The sum of the scores upon number of scores. Sum of scores, addition of all the scores upon number of scores. Okay. Same way you calculate the average striking rate of batsmen also. The runs scored by each batsman for each match, that we add and then divided by the matches that they have played. So that gives us the average of the batsmen. Okay, so this will be 4 plus 6, 10, carry 1, 7 plus 5, 12, 17, 21 and 26. 260 upon 5. 260 upon 5 is equal to 5 5s are 25 and 5 2s are 10. So this 52 means 52 pages is the average page that Ninad reads a day. Okay. So find the average number of pages he read every day. Average number of pages read daily is 52. And this average is also called as mean or arithmetic mean. So this basic knowledge about statistics we all have. No? Now, this was for 5 days only. So it is easy for us to add. Suppose we have more number of data. The information collected is more in number. We will represent it in the form of a table. Okay, so let us start with practice set 11.1. We have a table given there. Question number 1. The following table shows the number of saplings planted by 30 students. 30 students were given saplings to be planted. Okay. So, maybe out of that 30, some students planted more number of saplings. Some were very less. Some planted very least number of saplings. Like that. Scores is given and number of saplings or number of students, those who planted, is also given. So fill in the box and find the average number of saplings planted by each student. So see the first column, number of saplings, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. One sapling was planted by how many students? Like that you have to read. So keep the textbook with you. 4 students planted only one sapling. For example, me, like that 3 of my other friends. All 4 of us, we all planted only one. So total sapling planted is how much? I planted 1. My other 3 friends also planted 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4. So instead of adding, you can multiply. Okay, 1 into 4, 4. Understanding? Now same way, we will draw the table and we will find out the average number of saplings planted by each student. Okay, so let's start. So see, I have copied the table. You also copy the table. Now we should be able to read the question properly. As you can see, number of saplings. 1 sapling, 2 saplings. Some students were able to plant 2 saplings. Some were able to plant 3 saplings. Some were able to plant 4 saplings. So what is the highest number of saplings planted? 4. Okay. One student was able to plant 4 saplings also. So that was the highest number. Nobody was able to plant 5 saplings. So we don't have that as the score. The next is number of students. So this is frequency. This is score. Okay. As we have more than 1. So xi and this is fi. Okay. So one sapling. How will you read it? Read it with me. Don't just write the table and understand nothing. No, you should be able to read the table here. So what is the information conveyed through this table? One sapling was planted by 4 students. So total how many sapling? One sapling each was planted by 4 students. So what is the total number of saplings? 1 4s are 4. Total number of saplings planted is 4. Similarly, 6 students planted 2 saplings. Each student was able to plant 2 saplings. Like that we have 6 students. So what is the total number of saplings? 2 6 are 12. So total 12 saplings here. Okay. 3 saplings. Like that, how many students were able to plant 3 saplings? 12. Okay. So 12 3s are 36. One student was able to plant 3. So 12 students were able to plant how much? 12 into 3, 36. Understanding? One student was able to plant 2. So 6 students how much? 6 2s are 12. Like that same way here also you have to read. One student was able to plant 4. So total 8 students planted how many? 8 4s are 32. Okay. So this, now the total of frequency. Total frequency is 4 plus 6 10. 10 plus 12 is 22 and this is 30. Okay. 30 students and here we have summation. This sign stands for summation, that is total, addition. Summation of fi xi. This whole thing, addition, sum is the sign. This is called as summation sign. Okay, this is the symbol for summation. Now please add 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 6 12, 12 plus 2 14, carry 1, 2, 2 plus 3 5 and 8. 84 you got? Fine. Now we will find out the mean, okay, arithmetic mean. So for that I'll just delete this part. Now you have to remember the formula. Mean x bar, mean x bar, this is the symbol we use for mean, is equal to summation of fi xi, this whole total, upon total number of frequency, total of frequency. So which is equal to, what is the sum fi xi? We got 84 upon 30. Divide, goes in 3's table, 3 1s and 0, 3 2s are 6, 3 8s are 24. So this is 2.8 is the mean. Okay, as asked in the question, present it. Average number of trees planted is equal to 2.8. Like that you will write the final answer. Now wherever they have put box, you also put box there. Here all box and the final answer. So simple. Now let's move on to the second question. Again, draw the table and then we will read the question. Now question number 2 is about, the following table shows the electricity in units used by 25 families of Eklara village in a month of May. In the month of May, number of families and units of electricity used. How will you read this question? 7 families consumed 30 units of electricity. 7 families consumed 30 units of electricity. You can see in your electricity bill, no? We get the electricity bill in the form of units. So how many units consumed will be given there. And finally you can see the amount to be paid. So like that, 7 families consumed 30 units of electricity. 2 families were there, 2 families. They consumed 45 units of electricity. 1 family 45, like that 2 families are there. So total electricity unit consumed will be 45 into 2, 90. Understood? How many families consumed maximum unit of electricity? The highest number here is 90. 3 families consumed maximum units of electricity. Okay, so this is not good. No, we should not waste electricity. We have to conserve electricity. Now let us find out the total units of electricity consumed. That is, 7 families consumed 30. So the total will be, total of 7 families will be 7 into 30, 210. So total 7 families consumed 210 units of electricity. Now here multiply 45 into 2, 90. This will be 8 6 are 48, 48 and 0, 480. 75 into 5, 5 5 is 25, carry 2, 35, 37. Multiply. This will be 270. Okay. So this is number n, sum of the frequency. So this will be 7 plus 2, 9, 17, 22 and 25. This detail is about 25 families. Correct. Total, that is summation of Fi xi. Summation of Fi xi is equal to, find the total, 0, 5. Total 1 plus 9, 10, 10 plus 8, 18, 25, 32. Carry 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 12, 14. So we are getting 1425. Now we will find out the mean. Use the formula. What formula I told you? Mean is equal to, mean x bar is equal to sum of Fi xi upon number, total number, that is sum of the frequency, which is equal to, we got 1425 upon 25. Goes in 5's table, 5 5s are, 5 2s are 10, 5 8s are 40 and 5 5s are. Again goes in 5's table, 5 5s are 25, okay, 3 and 35, 5 7s are 35. So we are getting the average as 57 units, okay. So average we got, highlight it, average or mean, we will write it, find this answer, you highlight and keep. Now we will answer the questions, okay. So one by one they are asking us the question. Wherever they have put a blank, no, there you also put the blank here as given. First question is, how many families use 45 units of electricity? How many families consumed 45 units of electricity? 2 families. Okay, so the first answer is 2, as you can see in the table. 45, 2. Next, state the score, the frequency of which is 5. Whose score? The frequency is 5, like that. What is the score of that? See, 5 for frequency column, you will look at 5. Now, which score is corresponding to 5? 75. So, you will write as asked. The score for frequency 5 is, the score for frequency 5 is 75. The score for frequency column you will see, frequency 5, किधर आ रहा है? For 75. So, 75 is the score. Next is find n. N is 25. Okay. Number 3, you will write the answer. N is 25 and summation of Fi, Xi, how much we got? That is 1425. 1425. Find the mean of the electricity used by each family in the month of May. What is the mean? The mean is 57 units. 57 units is the mean. So, you will write the mean of the electricity used by each family in the month of May is 57. Okay. Now, coming on to the third question. The number of members in 40 families in Bihar are as follows. Number of members in 40 families. So, this data is about 40 families. Number of members. So, given the detail, prepare a frequency table and find the mean of the members of 40 families. We will find out the mean. Let's start. So, question number 3 is about number of members in 40 families in Bihar. So, I have made number of members, that will be Xi. Number of families will be Fi. Frequency, no? The number of members, and like that, how many families? How many families have 1 member? How many families have 2 members? So, that is the frequency. Then we will find out Fi, Xi. This we will multiply and write the answer. Then we will take the sum here, take the sum of frequency here, n, and then we will find the mean. Now here the data collected, we will start with the least number. So in this list, 1, 6, in some families there are 6 members, in some 1, in some 5, in some 4. So we will find out the least number here given in this list is 1. So we will start with 1. Okay. Then next is 2. Then we have 3. 4, 5, 6. Can you see 7 in this list? Yes, 7 is also there. 7 is the last number. Okay, so like this we will draw the table. To be more precise, I will draw this way so that it's not confusing. Fine. Okay, so how many families are there where only 1 member was present? So that we want. How many families have 2 members? That we want. How many families have 3 members? That we want, and so on. Okay. So 1 digit as you take, you have to strike it off with your pencil in your textbook and denote that here with the tally marks. Strike it off in your textbook and denote it with the help of tally marks. For example, if suppose 1 tally mark. Okay. So after you get 4 tally marks, the 5th one you will make a cut like this. You will cut it so that this whole set is of 5 numbers. Okay, the whole set will be of 5. You have done this now. If you have not done, forgot, do it with me. You will be able to recollect. Okay, so let's start. So the first list given here, you have to keep your textbook with you. So with pencil, I'll just cancel the 1. First number is 1. So 1 you have to cancel in your textbook and enter it beside 1. 1 ke samne 1. 1 tally mark we have written. Next is 6. So cancel 6 in your textbook here. In front of 6, 1 tally mark. Next is 5. So cancel 5 in your textbook. In front of 5, 1 tally mark. Next is 4. Next is 3. Next is 2. Next is 7. Next is 2 again. So here 2 tally marks. Then 3. Then we have 4. Then we have 5. Then we have 6. Okay, then we have 4 again a 6, then 2, then a 3, then again a 2, then a 1, then we have 4, then we have 5, 6, 7, 3, then we have 4. Now see 4. Okay. Already 4 tally marks over. For the next 4, I will put a cross. That is, this full became bunch of 5. So this is totally taken as 5. Next is 5. 2. Again, set of 2 is 4 tally marks I have put. The 5th one I will put a cross. Then we have 4. Then we have 3. Again a cross. 2. Now again you will start. 3. Again start. 5. 4 over. So this 5. Again a 5. Yes. Then 4. Then 6. Cut. 2. 3. 5. 6. 4. And a 2. Okay. So this way you have to put tally marks. Some students what they do is they will count how many 1 is there in this list. So 1, 2, 3 like that they count and then they put the tally mark. Okay. But statistics says that this method should be used. Every data, each score you take, score number 1. So put the tally mark in front of that score. And finally you take the total. So here one more column will come, the total. How many tally marks? 2. So here 2 I'll write. This is the total will be, this full is 5. 5 plus 3, 8. This is 5 plus 2, 7. 5 plus 3, 8. 5 plus 2, 7. 5 plus 1, 6. And this is 2. Okay. Now find out the total. 2 ones are 2. 8 twos are 16. 7 threes are 21. 8 fours are 32. 7 fives are 35. 6 six are 36. 11, sorry, this is tally mark. 7 twos are 14. Find out the sum here, sum of Fi, Xi. Find out the sum here, total capital N is equal to, how many families detail was collected? 40. So you should get 40 here. Check. 8 plus 2, 10, 17, 25, 32, 38 and 40. Correct. 40 you are getting. Now correctly find out the total sum here. 2 plus 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 22 and 26. Carry 2. 2 plus 1, 3, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15. Okay. You also add and check. Don't trust me. So I got summation here 156. What is the question? Find the frequency table. We prepare the frequency table. So frequency table is ready. Now we have to find the mean of the members of 40 families. Find the mean. What is the formula? Use the formula for mean. Mean x bar is equal to sum of Fi Xi upon n. Okay. Which is equal to sum of Fi Xi we got 156 upon total n is 40. Goes in 4's table. Correct, no? So 4 ones are and 0. 4 threes are 12. So 36. 4 nines are 36. So on an average 3.9 we are getting. So x bar is equal to 3.9. Final answer you will write. Mean of the members of 40 families is equal to 3.9. That's it. Okay. So this sum was very easy. Similarly, sum number 4. The number of science and mathematics projects submitted by Model High School, Nandapur in last 20 years at the state level science exhibition is, list is given. Prepare a frequency table. Find the mean of the data. So how will you draw the table? This is about number of projects. So first column will be number of projects. Okay. Then frequency. Again Xi, Fi. Like that same way you will find out the answer. So sum number 4 you have to do as homework. Okay. So in today's class what all things we learned? We learned where is statistics used. From a data, from a minimal data that we collect, we come to a conclusion. And that conclusion we apply for a bigger data. Okay, a simple example we saw here, number of saplings planted. So depending upon the data collected, we will interpret the results. If you take about the present situation here, okay, every time we see, in the news headlines, they show us in the form of a table the number of states and people vaccinated. Okay, you see this, you see the table, this is again statistics. In every state, how many were vaccinated, you see the list. So that is again a branch of statistics, example of statistics. Understood? So I hope you are clear with where is statistics used, what is the importance of statistics. Again, it is a branch of applied mathematics. Okay, you have a separate course for statistics. So we just took our baby step towards statistics. Now in the next class, we will be presenting the data in different forms. Okay, so I want you to be ready with your graph book. Till we meet for the next time, complete the practice set and try the last sum. Okay children.